This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball. After a lost season, Bay Sox baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Bay Sox baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Welcome into a beautiful night for baseball at Prince George's Stadium as the Bowie Bay Sox get set to take on the Erie SeaWolves in Game 3 of this series, with Erie already holding a 2-0 advantage over Bowie, with Erie winning the first game of the series by the narrowest of margins. Down to their final strike, a 3-run homer sealed the deal for Erie, and then last night, a solo home run from Taron Vavra was the only run production of the night for the Bay Sox. Tonight, it's the rehabber, Zach Lowther, going for the Bay Sox on the mound as Bowie gets set to take on Erie in Game 3. Now, once again, welcome inside the press box here at Prince George's Stadium as the Bay Sox get set to take on the Erie SeaWolves. And Bowie will try to do it behind the left arm of Zach Lowther, who spent his entire 2019 season with the Bay Sox. Lowther coming into tonight, pitching for his 4th different team in the Orioles organization this year. He's pitched for Aberdeen, Norfolk, now Bowie. He has also pitched for the Orioles several times this year. He made his major league debut back at the end of April. And Lowther will be getting a minor league rehab start tonight for the Bowie Bay Sox. Last night for Bowie, it was a leadoff home run from Taron Vavra, but that was all she wrote offensively for the Bay Sox. A quiet night for Bowie in Game 2 of the series. Erie scored 6 unanswered runs after Bowie took that 1-0 lead as the Bay Sox fell in Game 2 by a score of 6-1. This is the Bay Sox On Deck show. We're getting ready for a 6:35 first pitch, and we'll be back after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Again, getting ready for a 6:35 first pitch here on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Paul Fritschner with you tonight. Adam Pohl will be back later on in this series. Bowie looking for their first win of this series against Erie, as the SeaWolves have now evened the season series at 4 games apiece. Bowie won the first series against the SeaWolves 4-2. This is the same formula that Bowie has won their last 2 series off of, dropping the first 2 games before winning the last 4. So now the question is, can Bowie replicate that again for the 3rd straight week? The Bay Sox winning last week and the week before, the last 4 games of the series. Here tonight, the Bay Sox will try to get things started with Zach Lowther on the mound. Right now, the Bay Sox have a half-game advantage in the AA Northeast League standings for that second playoff spot, and that's what matters. It's the top 2 teams by winning percentage. Including tonight's game, there are 24 games left in the schedule. Bowie will play 6 games this week, 6 games next week, but then 7 games in the final 2 weeks of the season, because there are 2 double headers to play, one against Harrisburg and one against the Altoona Curve. That is how the rest of the season shapes up, and Bowie, again, with that half-game advantage over the Somerset Patriots, who are in first place in the Northeast Division, but it doesn't matter. It's the top 2 teams by winning percentage. It could be 2 teams from the Southwest Division, which it would be right now, or it could be 2 teams from the Northeast. It would take a lot of work for things to shake out that way, with Akron and Bowie holding it in the top 2 spots right this second. Akron 2.5 games ahead of Erie, or rather ahead of Bowie, and Somerset is just a half game back. And then Portland, they have lost 4 in a row, and they have lost 4 in a row at a critical time in the season when they could have been making up some serious ground, especially with the couple of wins that, if they had put together, would have put them right back into the playoff picture. So, you look at the Bay Sox here tonight, and a chance with a major league rehabber on the mound, and officially a minor league rehab start. But the Bay Sox looking at Zach Lowther on the mound, who spent his entire 2019 season with Bowie. We'll talk much more about him and about the rest of this Bay Sox team as this game gets going and gets along. It is an absolutely beautiful night for baseball. It was raining here in the Bowie area earlier this afternoon. Things were looking a little ominous, but the forecast was supposed to be cleared for the game, and of course it has indeed cleared up as the night has gone along. Blue skies overhead and just a little bit of cloud cover straight away, but nothing all too serious, nothing to threaten this game. Fans still coming in to enjoy Game 3 of this series. It'll be a 7:05 start tomorrow night before 2 more games this weekend, 6:35 on Saturday and 1:35 on Sunday. The Bay Sox doing what they can to maintain their playoff position. Right now, again, just a half game ahead. Erie, though, they are 6 games out of a playoff spot. They came into the series 8 games out of a playoff spot. Gradually, slowly but surely, making their way back into the playoff picture. The Bay Sox are out to the field now, which means it's time for us to step away, take a break, and come back after this with starting lineups and first pitch on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Incorporated is your lawn care team, providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more. Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Zach Lowther is out to the mound, which means it's time to roll through the starting lineups first for the the visiting Erie SeaWolves. Eric De La Rosa leads off. He's in center field. Drew Ward is the first baseman batting second. Josh Lester bats third in right field. Andre Lipsius bats fourth, the second baseman. Gary Carpenter bats fifth, the designated hitter. Andrew Navigato, the shortstop, bats sixth. Christopher Proctor bats seventh, the catcher. Dane Myers is the third baseman batting eighth, and Danny Woodrow is the left fielder batting ninth. On the other side for the Bay Sox, Taron Vavra leads off, the designated hitter. Patrick Dorian is the third baseman batting second. Jordan Westberg bats third, the shortstop. Kyle Stowers bats fourth in right field. Andrew Dashbach bats fifth, the first baseman. Zach Watson bats sixth. He's in center field tonight. Caden Grenier is at second base, batting seventh. Toby Welk is in left field, batting eighth. And Chris Hutchins is the catcher, batting ninth. Zach Lowther is out to the mound for the Bay Sox. Lowther making his first start here with the Bowie Bay Sox this season, but he spent all of 2019 with the Bay Sox. And we will see Lowther, the left-hander who has quite a bit of Major League experience this year, go to the mound. The game's first pitch from Lowther is a swing and a miss, a fastball, and we are underway right on time at 6:35 p.m. on a beautiful 81-degree Thursday evening from Prince George's Stadium. The next pitch in from Lowther is a called strike two, and Eric De La Rosa is quickly behind, no balls and two strikes. Here is the 0-2 pitch from Lowther. It's a swing and a miss and a pitch up and away. Strike three, a 3-up, 3-down first batter here. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Eric De La Rosa. Swinging strikeout to get the game started. Now Drew Ward to the plate. Ward, the first baseman for the Erie SeaWolves. Drew Ward batting in that 2 spot tonight, just as he did last night and the night before. He has scored at least 2 runs in each game of this series so far. First pitch to him is up and in, the first ball from Lowther. Last night, Drew Ward homered twice. He was 3 for 5 with 2 homers and a single. The 1-0 pitch to Ward, a swing and a foul ball straight down. And that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Defensively for Bowie, Toby Welk starts his second game of the year in left field. Zach Watson in center, Kyle Stowers in right. Patrick Dorian is at third, Jordan Westberg at short, Caden Grenier at second, Andrew Dashbach back at first, and Chris Hutchins is the catcher behind the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. That one low and away as we see Zach Lowther digging into the breaking ball here early. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 away in the top of the first inning between Erie and the Bay Sox. Erie wearing their gold tops with the gray pants, same as the last 2 nights. The 1-2 pitch There's a fastball a little bit upstairs across the chest to Drew Ward, and it counts 2-2. Bowie going with the home white jerseys and the orange piping down the legs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down in this top of the first inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3 was behind a fastball. 2 swinging strikeouts to get the night started.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 11, Josh Lester.
Josh Lester is the batter. Last night he homered. He ended a single short of the cycle last night. Think about that. How rare is that a batter falls just a single shy of the cycle? Here's the pitch, and he hits it high in the air down the right field line, but that will twist foul out in front of that one from Zach Lowther, and the count's 0-1. 2 down in the top of the first inning. No base runners yet. The first 2 batters retired via the strikeout. Now the 0-1. Swinging this one, popped straight back, and it bounces in front of the press box, and it counts 0-2. Probably the closest we've been here in the press box to a foul ball all season on that one from Josh Lester. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 down. Lowther 1 pitch away from a 1-2-3 first inning. The next one ripped down the right field line, and it stays fair into the corner. Around first to second goes Lester. Stowers trying to play the rebound off the wall, and it just died at the wall. He'll fire it back into the infield. That's a double for Josh Lester. Extends his hitting streak to 6 games. And the Bay Sox now, with 2 outs in the top of the first inning, find the SeaWolves with a runner in scoring position. Andre Lipsius yesterday was 0 for 3. He struck out, flew out to center, and grounded out to short. He also walked in the contest. 2 away in this top of the first inning. Here's the pitch, and it's up and away. Ball 1. Lipsius was the hero in game 1 of this series. A home run with 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning with Erie trailing by a run. There were 2 men on base. 3-run shot to right center. The 1-0 pitch. That one tails outside. 2-0. This is Zach Lowther's 3rd start on the rehab trail, trying to get back up to Norfolk and Baltimore. Lowther was sidelined from July 14th to August 16th in between his last start with Memphis and his first rehab appearance down in the Florida Complex League. The 2-0, that one dives low and inside. Another breaking ball from Lowther, and it's 2-1. Against Memphis on July 14th, Lowther only lasted a third of an inning, and he allowed 5 runs on just 4 hits. Only retired 1 batter. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Lipsius, and it's fouled straight back, and the count's even at 2. Then on the 16th in the Florida Complex League, through 2 1/3 innings, didn't allow a run. But Lowther took the loss for High A Aberdeen against Wilmington his last time out on the 21st. 2 2/3 innings, he allowed 5 runs on 4 hits, but only 2 of those 5 runs were earned. The 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. A sharp bender in by the feet of Andre Lipsius. He swung over the top of that, chase ball 3. 3 strikeouts for Lowther in the top of the first inning, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. As Erie strands the runner in scoring position, we'll be back after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865, or get tickets online at BaySox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Scoreless into the bottom of the first inning as the Bay Sox were able to work around that two-out double from Josh Lester. Terran Vavra leads off for the Bay Sox. Terran Vavra, then Patrick Dorian and Jordan Westberg to the plate. Terran Vavra back in that leadoff spot. So good to see for the Bay Sox to have a true leadoff batter at the top of the lineup. And Bo Brisky with a 1-1 record, a 2.45 ERA on the mound, and he fires in his first pitch, and it's outside, ball one. Brisky, again, that 1-1 record, 2.45 ERA. Here's a pitch, and it's hit foul down the left field line, out of play. Brisky has split his season between High A West Michigan and Double A Erie. With the SeaWolves, Brisky has a 2.45 ERA in just 4 starts. Opponents hitting .215 against him, and he has a .95 whip with the SeaWolves. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss. He was a little behind at 88 there from Brisky, and it's 1-2. Patrick Dorian bats next, then Jordan Westberg. Kyle Stowers after that, then Dashbach, Watson, Grenier, and Welk and Hudgens. Good to see Caden Grenier back in the lineup tonight. Defensively, he'll be up the middle at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Brisky, and it's outside with a fastball at 95 miles an hour. To even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sun starting to peek out from behind the clouds in left field. Right-hander Brisky out of the windup, ready for the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes, and it's hit in the air into right center field. This will split the gap and get down. From center field, De La Rosa goes over to the wall to pick it up. Vavra around first to second. He'll stay there. The throw comes back to the infield, and it's a leadoff double for Terran Vavra. He led off last night's game with a home run. Tonight, he leads off with a double. Back-to-back leadoff extra base hits for the Bay Sox leadoff batter. And that is just so huge to have that kind of offensive production at the top of the lineup. Terran Vavra picking right up where he left off for his injury back in June. Hadn't played since the Binghamton series in June. The middle of June, the last time we saw Terran Vavra. Now in scoring position with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning in a scoreless game. Here's Patrick Dorian. The first pitch to him is a fastball low and off the plate outside. And the count is 1-0. Vavra was hitting .260 on the season coming into that at bat. That'll go up. And Patrick Dorian here is hitting .248. Leads the current Bay Sox players with 16 home runs at the Double-A level. 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss. Chasing ball 2 outside, and it counts even at a ball and a strike. Kyle Stowers leads the way overall with his 17 home runs. But those home runs are combined with his time at Aberdeen. A ball and a strike with nobody out, bottom of the first inning. Stand corrected on Stowers, 18 home runs now after his home run in this series, the 1-1. Low and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Stowers, of course, launching a home run earlier in this series. His 18th of the season overall. We'll see Stowers to the plate in 2 batters. Patrick Dorian in a 2-1 count. Brisky set out of the stretch. Now the pitch. And it bounces in the dirt, skips away from Proctor up the first base side. Up to third base goes Vavra on the wild pitch. And just 2 batters into the game, Bowie has their leadoff batter at third base. Last night, the Bay Sox scored first to take the lead, but they surrendered the lead as the game went along. And we will see how the Bay Sox fare tonight if they're able to push in the game's go-ahead run, standing right now just 90 feet away. Nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. Infield comes in for the SeaWolves. The 3-1 pitch from Brisky to Dorian. Hit in the air, foul down the left field side, out of play. That's onto the roof of Prince George's Stadium. Crowd still filling in. 81 degrees at first pitch. A really nice night for baseball. In fact, this might be the best weather night that we get this week. Certainly a lot of excitement later this week at Prince George's Stadium. Luau night on Saturday, fireworks, Grayson Rodriguez starting. Here's the 3-1, and it's lined into left field, a base hit, and more importantly, Patrick Dorian's team-leading 54th RBI of the season. And the Bay Sox have a 1-0 lead, just 2 batters into the game, still with nobody out here in this bottom of the first inning.
Jordan Westberg.
Patrick Dorian just driving in runs, and that's what happens when you get your leadoff batter on base, able to score him off the wild pitch to third, and then the single from Dorian. Jordan Westberg now riding a team-high 3-game hitting streak. And the pitch gets in the dirt, skips away from Proctor, over behind the plate to the right side, up to second goes Dorian, and on the wild pitch, Dorian is into scoring position. Again, that wild pitch paying off for Terran Vavra to get to third, because Vavra would not have scored on that single to left field from Patrick Dorian. But instead, the wild pitch allowing him to get to third. If you really want to stretch things out, Vavra would have scored there on that wild pitch, but you can never predict how an inning would have gone. Jordan Westberg taking time. The longest hitting streak on the season overall is 14 games. Both Patrick Dorian and Kyle Stowers have done that. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one on the inner half of the plate goes to the changeup there at 86 for strike 1. But Jordan Westberg with a 3-gamer right now. Westberg hitting just 167 in his first week and a half at the AA level after being called up from Aberdeen. Now the 1-1, and he starts to just throw his hands a little bit at the baseball, but lays off the big breaking ball. It falls over the outer half of the plate. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes, bottom of the first inning. Bowie with a 1-0 lead. A run on 2 hits, still nobody out in this frame. Brisky coming set. This is about to be the 15th pitch of his inning. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He was behind 96 miles an hour. And that is the first out of this bottom of the first. It's the first strikeout for Bo Brisky.
Number 13, Kyle Stowers.
And Kyle Stowers comes to the plate, the power hitter for the Bay Sox. Again with his 18 home runs. Stowers walked last night, struck out twice, flew out to right field in the 8th inning. And that was a really big fly out to right field in the 8th inning. He flew out to the wall with 2 men on base. First pitch to Stowers, and he chases at ball 1. Instead, he swings through it for strike 1. Hit a ball to right center field that in right field, Eric De La Rosa was able to track down, made a leaping catch at the wall. Likely would not have gotten out for a home run. Rather would have been an extra base hit, but it would have plated 2 runs. Bowie would have been right back in the game. Now the 0-1 pitch to Stowers. And that one slides into the strike zone. Strike 2. 0-2 with 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Bowie with a 1-run lead. Vavra scoring to lead off the game for the 2nd night in a row. Brisky comes set, and the 0-2 pitch to Stowers. A look back to second now. Here it comes. A swing and a miss Went to the changeup there on the outer half of the plate. And that is a swinging strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts for the right-hander, Bo Brisky. And Andrew Dashbach, the first baseman, to the plate. Dashbach on the year hitting just 174 with Bowie. But again, this is only his second week at the AA level. Was called up prior to the Reading series last week. Brisky fighting back here after a rough start, back-to-back hits, the double and then the single before now 2 strikeouts in a row. Puts 2 outs on the board, still with a runner in scoring position for Bowie. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. 1 run already in the first pitch. That's a big breaking ball, a curve over the outer half of the plate for a called strike 1. Zach Watson in the on-deck circle, and it'll be Grenier. In the top half of the second, Erie will have the middle of their order, 5, 6, and 7 to the plate. Carpenter, Navigazzo, and Proctor. The 0-1 pitch to Andrew Dashbach, and it's hit foul to the right side, out of play. And Dashbach is behind 0-2. Dashbach last night for the Bay Sox, hitting in that 5 spot. He walked once, but was retired his other 3 times to the plate. Dashbach still looking for his first hit in this series. Struck out 3 times in game 1. He did walk and score on Tuesday night. The 0-2 into Dashbach, and he takes it off the plate outside. Another slider there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Zach Lowther waiting to retake the mound in the top half of the second inning. Dashbach standing straight up and down as Brisky comes set out of the stretch. Big hole on the right side of the infield. With Lipsius playing more up the middle at second. The 1-2 pitch grounded fair down the third baseline, just inside the bag. Around third to score comes Dorian. Into second, standing up goes Dashbach as Woodrow throws it in from the corner and left. And it's a stand-up double for Andrew Dashbach. The Bay Sox are in business with a 2-out double. They take a 2-0 lead. That's his 43rd RBI of the season between High A Aberdeen and Bowie. But it's his 8th RBI with the Bay Sox, and Dashbach doubles the Bowie lead. And Zach Watson now to the plate. This is Bowie's 6th batter of the frame. Watson with those high socks, the orange stripes around them, white batting gloves, a blonde bat. Brisky coming set, the pitch in, and it's a slider off the plate outside, a ball and no strikes. Brisky's pitch count now climbing. It's at nearly 25 pitches. This is about to be number 24. Grenier in the on-deck circle. 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. The 1-0 pitch, and that's a fastball on the outer half of the plate. Strike 1. Brisky's ERA at the AA level now at 3.18 after allowing that double. This is his 2nd professional season. 1 ball and 1 strike. Watson waiting. Here's the pitch. And he takes that one on the outer half of the plate. Another slider. And it's 1-2. Brisky pitched in the Gulf Coast League in 2019 before the Florida State League with Lakeland. That was High A at the time in 2019. Made 11 appearances between the 2 teams. A ball and 2 strikes from Brisky. The pitch. And it's off the plate outside. Another slider. A lot of spin in this inning from Bo Brisky. Now here this year, Brisky, he threw 62 2/3 innings, the vast majority of his season so far with West Michigan High A. He had a 6-3 record there, 3.45 ERA. And with Erie, this is his 5th start and his 5th appearance. Whereas he did not start a game in 2019, he has not come out of the bullpen in 2021. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Watson, the pitch. And it's a check swing and a ball low and outside. He did not go around. says the first base umpire, Kelvis Velez. It's Steven Jashinsky behind the plate, Emil Jimenez at third, and Kelvis Velez at first base. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The Bay Sox threatening to score with a runner in scoring position. Dashbach at second base. A payoff pitch, first base is open. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left field. Watson put a charge into it. It's way back, and it's gone. A home run. Zach Watson doubles the Bowie lead again. His 8th home run with the Bay Sox. His 17th total home run of the season. And 6 batters into the game. Bowie has a commanding 4-0 lead.
97, the second baseman.
401 feet on that home run from Zach Watson. Dashbach in to score. And now to the plate, Caden Grenier. Out to the mound, it'll be a visit from the pitching coach for the Erie SeaWolves, Mark Johnson, in his 2nd season with Erie. But this is the start that Bowie really needed after their lackluster first 2 games of this series. In the first game of the series, Bowie had the lead with 2 strikes and 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. Just needed 1 strike to get their first win of this series. And then in game 2, it was a much different script, a 6-1 Erie victory. But Bowie with 4 runs on 4 hits so far. Just 2 outs into this game in the bottom of the 1st inning. Zach Watson with the home run. 4 of Bowie's first 6 batters have scored. Caden Grenier taking the first pitch after the mound visit. It's a little off the plate outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Grenier waiting now the 1-0, and he checks his swing at a pitch up. And it's 2-0. So we will see if Zach Lowther can go out there and pitch a quick shutdown inning to get the Bay Sox back to the plate. The 2-0 pitch up and in from Brisky, and it's 3-0. There is already some action. A right-hander warming down in the Erie bullpen. That is Yaya Shintu forming for the SeaWolves. Warming up rather quickly. Now the 3-0 to Grenier, and that is a fastball at 94 miles an hour over the inner half of the plate for a called strike 1. Bay Sox fans at Prince George's Stadium enjoying this hot start to the game as we get into the 7 o'clock hour. The 3-0, rather the 3-1 punched foul, back and out of play. Up to the roof of Prince George's Stadium, and it counts 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count is full again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field, but this one not quite as deep. Over for it from center, it's De La Rosa. He calls off Lester and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Grenier got a lot of it, but not all of it. Zach Watson did get all of it.
Once again, the Bay Sox
home run to put the Bay Sox up 4-0. Lowther to the mound when we come back for the 2nd. It's 4-0 Bowie after 1 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Midshipman from the United States Naval Academy.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered.
If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Cruise, guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Zach Lowther, after nearly a 20-minute layoff in between innings with that 4-run bottom of the first for Bowie, back to the mound, the first pitch in, and it's a called strike down the heart of the plate from Lowther to Kerry Carpenter to get this second inning started. Paul Fritschner with you on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Happy to be with you here tonight. The 0-1 a little upstairs at 1-1 strike. Bowie with a 4-0 lead courtesy of a Taron Vavra leadoff double, a Patrick Dorian single, and then an Andrew Dashbach double with a Zach Watson 2-run homer mixed in there. The 1-1 pitch, that's in there for a strike. Curveball, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2, hit in the air, right side of the field, popped up in foul territory. Dashbach over from first, and he makes the catch just in front of the Bowie dugout. Carpenter is retired, and there's one away in the second inning. Again, Zach Lowther making a minor league rehab start here tonight. We're not sure how long he will be with the Bay Sox. He may just be with Bowie this one start. He may make another one. We're not sure how long he'll be here. But what we do know is that Lowther, as I mentioned earlier, is making a start for his 4th different team in the Orioles organization this year. The first pitch to Navigato is a called strike. 0-1 the count. Navigato batting with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. He's pitched for AAA Norfolk as the next one and swung on and missed. 0-2. Really, if you count the complex league, it's the 5th different level. The only level that he has not pitched at this year is Delmarva. Next one popped up and away. 0-2 to the right side, foul. His first appearance of the year came with the Orioles. First 2 appearances, one with Oakland on April 25th at Camden Yards through 1 inning. Finished off the game in the 9th, the 0-2. And it's hit in the air right side, popped up into shallow right. Caden Grenier out from second is called off by Stowers for the second out of the inning, and there are quickly 2 away. 3 straight retired by Lowther. The only base runner for Erie was the 2-out double from Josh Lester.
Chris Proctor.
And Chris Proctor is the batter. Proctor is the catcher tonight, catching for the first time in this series, taking over from John Rossoff, who has caught the last 2 nights. Chris Proctor batting with 2 outs, and the pitch in is a called strike. Lowther spent his entire 2019 with the Bay Sox, a 13-7 record, a 2.55 ERA. He started 26 games, the 0-1, and it's off the outside, ball 1. 148 innings here in Bowie in 2019. Has a career 23-18 minor league record. Has an 0-1 record in the majors. The 3-1 bounces through the dirt, low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one with 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Now the 2-1 pitch, and that breaks over the outer half of the plate. Strike 2. Lowther has not pitched above the complex league level since early July. Now this one hit over to the right side, and that one fair into right field. A base hit for Chris Proctor. Second hit of the game for Erie. But you look at this, and the long layoff for Zach Lowther coming back from his injury back in the middle part of July. Working his way back from that left shoulder strain. Of course, Lowther is a lefty. On that throwing shoulder, Lowther making his third start here since the injury. He's appeared in 5 major league games this year, has Lowther. First pitch to Dane Myers is a called strike on the outer half of the plate. 5 major league games. He's faced Oakland, Boston, Cleveland, the Angels of Los Angeles, and Toronto. Here's one lined out pass short into left center field. And going around second to third is Chris Proctor. The throw goes to second. Smart play there to keep Dane Myers at first base. Proctor goes first to third on the single to left center field by Dane Myers, and it's back-to-back singles for the Erie SeaWolves. Danny Woodrow is the batter. Woodrow yesterday for Erie led off in the game. Led off the first 2 games of this series. Yesterday a single and a double. He scored a run. One of Bowie's 6 runs yesterday, or rather Erie's 6 runs. The first pitch in from Lowther is a called strike down the middle. Fastball there, and it's 0-1. Erie has 3 hits, but nothing to show for it. We're in the top of the second inning, and it's 2-0, or it's 4-0 Bowie. With 2 outs, the pitch, and it's grounded over to the right side. There on it, Grenier. The throw to first in time, and that's out number 3. Back-to-back singles with 2 outs, but nothing to show for it for Erie. Again, they leave a runner in scoring position for the second straight inning, and we'll head into the bottom of the second. Bowie with a 4-0 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
He's with the Canine Rescue.
Sore throats to stomach aches and pulled muscles to poison ivy. Care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
The Bay Sox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Bay Sox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Bay Sox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Bay Sox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
It was a huge bottom of the first inning for the Bay Sox, an inning in which the Bay Sox plated 4 runs. 4 runs on 7 batters. 4 runs on 4 hits. We're into the bottom of the second. The Bay Sox have a 4-0 lead. Zach Lowther has cruised through his first couple innings. And we'll see him back out there for the third, as nobody is warming yet for the Bay Sox. Toby Welch to the plate, 8-9-1 here in this inning. The pitch in, and it's a called strike inner half of the plate. That from Bo Brisky, who really struggled in the first. He threw 34 pitches in that first inning at the 0-1. And it's a swing and a miss. Strike 2, went to the curveball there, rather the slider. No balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter in the bottom of the second inning. Toby Welk with a .217 average. A couple of home runs over the weekend against the Reading Fightin' Phils. The 0-2, low and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another slider from Bo Brisky, who pumped in a lot of sliders his first time through this Bowie order. They're the first 7 batters in the inning in that first. 2 balls and a strike. Or rather, a ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch, and it's ripped down the third base line, but just foul. By inches, that one outside the bag, and the count stays 1-2. 4 runs on 4 hits. Bowie last night did not commit an error. Bowie's defense, though, picking it up after the 2 errors that they made in game 1. Now this one grounded foul again past third to the Bowie third base coach in the form of manager Buck Britton over there, tossing the ball into the seats. Chris Hudgens in the on-deck circle, then Taryn Vavra. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Toby Welk, black sleeves on tonight, the pitch. And it's punched in the air, right field, over for it. Lester toward the line a little bit, makes the catch. And that is out number 1. Welk retired, just lunging out at that one.
The catcher, number 19, Chris Hudgens.
And Chris Hudgens comes up. Hudgens on the year hitting 188. Batter with the highest average in this lineup for the Bay Sox tonight is Zach Watson at 282. This game tonight does not feature a batter hitting over 300. First pitch to Chris Hudgens is a called strike. Batting averages have significantly dipped. Here's the 0-1, and that comes low and inside on a breaking ball. 1 ball and a strike. Batting averages just on the season have significantly been lowered all across minor league baseball. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a slider off the plate outside, 2-1. More strikeouts, more home runs, but that's something that you don't need to keep driving home as the 2-1 pitch. That one coming in at a fastball in the low 90s inside, 3 balls and a strike. By now you know that it's a strikeout or a home run. Most common outcomes in baseball now, the 3-1. And there's the other one, it's a walk. Strikeout, a walk, a home run. And Chris Hudgens takes a base down to first. That is the first walk from Bo Brisky. Did allow all those base runners in the first inning, but they all reached on hits. Everybody that reached base in the first inning for Bowie scored, all 4 batters. It's 4-0 Bowie with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Taryn Vavra to the plate. He led off the game with a double. 1 away, the pitch in, and he takes that one, a slider for strike 1 on the inner half of the plate. Vavra split the gap in right center field. Good piece of hitting. Went into second, standing up. 3 of the Bay Sox 4 hits in that inning were for extra bases. Now the 0-1, and it's right off the end of the bat, a cue shot foul. Change up at 83, and the count is 0-2. Vavra just in his 3rd game back with the Bay Sox. Hasn't been in the Bay Sox lineup since the Binghamton series in June. It has been so long. 0-2 the count with 1 down. Brisky looking a little bit to first. Short lead for Hudgens. Now the 0-2, and that's off the plate outside, a changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Patrick Dorian in the on-deck circle, then Jordan Westberg. Erie will have the top of their order back to the plate in the 3rd inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 2nd. Brisky looking in, now looking back to first. Coming set is Brisky. Now the 1-2 pitch. And Vavra goes to second on 1 hop. Lipsius to Navigato at short on to first. 4-6-3 to end the inning. We'll head to the 3rd. Bowie has a 4-0 lead. We'll be back after this break on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
It's time for some lucky
Systems. We provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation output devices, scanning and workflow to document security and storage. We understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Zach Lowther to the mound for his third inning of work, and the Bay Sox have spotted him a 4-0 lead. All four of those runs coming in the bottom half of the first inning. The Bay Sox scoring 4 runs on 4 hits. And to the plate here, it's Eric De La Rosa, and the first pitch is a called strike, a fastball on the inner half of the plate. Strike one to the Erie SeaWolves leadoff batter. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat tonight against Lowther. The left-hander struck out the first 2 batters. The 0-1 up and out with another fastball. Ball 1. Zach Lowther with 3 strikeouts in that first inning. Did not strike anyone out in the second inning. The 1-1 pitch from Lowther, and it's off the outside half of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Went to the changeup there. But a 4-0 Bowie lead. Erie with 3 hits off of Lowther, but nothing to show for it. The pitch, and that one low, ball 3, another changeup. 3-1 the count as Eric De La Rosa, who hit a solo home run last night out of the 8-hole to lead off the 4th inning, is at the plate in the 3-1 count. The pitch hit high in the air on the infield. At third base, Dorian in fair territory, scooting back a couple of steps, makes the catch, and there's one away in the third. Now, I would be remiss if I did not mention that Zach Lowther, similar to who is bringing you this game tonight, is a Xavier Musketeer. Lowther, a 2017 draftee out of Xavier after his junior year. I had a chance to call Zach Lowther's games all 3 years leading up to his draft. The pitch low and outside, and a curveball there, and it's 1-0 to the batter Drew Ward. Lowther with 2 Big East championships at Xavier. Now the 1-0 pitch, swinging a foul back. Pitched in the NCAA tournament, made it to a regional final. Lowther, a very accomplished career at Xavier. Was the 74th overall pick by the Orioles back in 2017. The 1-1, a swing and a miss. Another breaking ball, the curve there. Teammate and college roommate with Rylan Bannon, who has been on an absolute tear at the AAA level for the Norfolk Tides in this system. Lowther, just an absolutely standout year his junior year, his draft year. Set a Xavier single season strikeout record, 123 strikeouts during 2017. This one grounded out into right center field past Caden Grenier. A 1-out base hit for Drew Ward, and he's aboard here in this top half of the third inning.
Right
The Bay
fielder,
Sox
Josh Lester.
on top 4-0. But Lowther able to pitch in a couple of NCAA tournaments, was an All-Big East first-team selection in that junior year. Highest ever Musketeer drafted out of Xavier. Again, the 74th overall pick. That's a competitive balance round there in 2017. The first pitch into Josh Lester is a called strike on the outer half of the plate. Lester doubled his first time up. Off first base, it's Drew Ward with one out in this third inning. Andre Lipsius will bat next. The 0-1, and that's low and outside. Ball one. That Xavier rotation featured a number of players that made it into affiliated baseball. Another one that Bowie has faced this year, Garrett Schilling, right-handed starter for the Hartford Yard Goats. Ryland Bannon on that team, the third baseman on that Xavier team. Of course, in the Orioles system, was a part of the Manny Machado trade. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out. The pitch, and that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Went to the changeup there. Also on the Xavier team that year, the catcher that year, Dan Rizzi, who retired this year but was a member of the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Bowie saw him back in June. The 2-1, a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Chris Hudgens. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lowther has had a fantastic minor league career. 2018 was named MLB Pipeline's Orioles Pitching Prospect of the Year. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a foul off the inside part of the bat of Josh Lester. Again, he doubled his first time up. It's a 4-0 game that Bowie leads. Of course, Xavier connections here in Bowie, running even a little deeper. One of the members of our front office, corporate sales, it's Matt McLaughlin. So 3 Xavier alumni here in this Bowie night tonight. Next one missing outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Xavier not the biggest school in the country, but certainly a presence here along the East Coast. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch, swing, and he lunges at it. Taps it back to Lowther, who throws it to second, but it gets into center field off the glove of Jordan Westberg at shortstop. Would have been a double play ball, an easy one for Westberg to first, but Lowther trying to throw that ball to second. Had it go off of Westberg's glove at short and into center field. On the fielder's choice and an E1, it allows Ward to get to third base. And Josh Lester up to first. That's the first error for Bowie in a couple of nights. Andre Lipsius, he grounds this one back to Lowther, who's just going to go to first with it for out number 2. Lipsius struck out to end the first inning. And he grounds out weakly, almost a swinging bunt. It does advance Lester into scoring position.
Kerry Carpenter.
And Kerry Carpenter, who popped out to first in the second inning, is back to the plate. Navigato will bat next. Four runs on 4 hits for Bowie. Erie has recorded 4 hits, but nothing to show for it yet. The first pitch in, and Carpenter takes it off the plate outside. A curveball there. Carpenter in game 1 of the series with a home run and a walk, 2 runs scored. Was 2 for 4 in that game. Last night a more quiet night. Did drive in a run with a sac fly, but was retired every time up. The 1-0. The fastball off the plate, low and away. It's been a more laborious inning for Zach Lowther, as he is now up above 50 pitches in this outing. Be interested to see how long he goes, if this might be his last frame. Carpenter hitting .241 on the year, the 2-0 pitch, and it's lined into left field, a base hit on the ground through the left side. Here comes Welk up and throwing, but he's going to fake the throw to the plate. In to score comes Lester, and with one swing of the bat, Kerry Carpenter has halved the Bay Sox lead. It is now the Bay Sox 4 and Erie 2. Kerry Carpenter with a couple more RBIs. He has 11 home runs on the season. And on the year as well, his 56th and 57th RBIs. It's a single for Carpenter, now 1 for 2. And pitching coach Justin Ramsey is going to go out and have a word with his left-hander, Zach Lowther, who is now at 53 pitches on the evening. 37 of those pitches have been for strikes. Bowie leading 4-2. Paul Fritschner with you in the top of the third inning. Bowie being out-hit by Erie, 5 hits to 4. Bowie with the one error. It was a costly error now. The error by Zach Lowther throwing the ball back to second base, trying to start an inning-ending double play. But it's always an interesting play for pitchers coming off the mound to make those kinds of throws. Westberg was unable to get to it, reaching out to his left, kicked into center field. First pitch into Andrew Navigato, and that's a strike on the outer half of the play. Start him off with a fastball. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Top of the third inning. Bottom of this Erie order now. The 0-1 pitch. That runs inside, nearly hits, and the ball's in the dirt. Hudgens can't get it out of his glove. The throw to second, and it's not in time. Carpenter up to second on a wild pitch. Chris Hudgens kind of triple clutched at that baseball, trying to get it out of his glove. It bounced in front of the plate. I don't know how it didn't hit Navigato, but as Hudgens got it into his glove, he was fumbling around for it, trying to get it. And it's a ball and a strike with 2 outs. Runner in scoring position, a tying run at the plate for Erie. The pitch and a sharp curveball into the zone makes it 1-2 with 2 outs. Logan Gillespie warming for the Bay Sox down in the pen as Lowther approaches 60 pitches on the evening. The 1-2 to Navigato, and it's upstairs with a fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lowther, another one of those Orioles lefties who doesn't have a ton of power on that fastball, but he sure has a lot of spin. Sharp breaking ball. Change up. Now the 2-2. There is the breaking ball, and it grounds it foul past third to the Erie dugout. The count stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. Navigato, the 6-hitter in this lineup, hit 6th last night, walked, was the only time he reached. Navigato with just 1 hit in this series. He struck out 3 times in the series opener. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 away in the top of the third inning. And he steps out. Navigato flew out to right field his first time up. Lowther out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it's hit foul right side, that into the sweet level. Count stays 2-2. Nice night for baseball in Bowie. The heat has finally broken a little bit. It's a tad humid, but boy, was it miserably hot the first 2 nights of this series. It was just crushing. 2-2 the count. The pitch hit in the air, center field. In for it comes Watson. On a slight jog, settles under, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Erie cuts the Bowie lead in half, and we'll head to the bottom of the third with the Bay Sox trailing leading it 4-2 now on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Yeah. Hi, my friend Jimmy.
Shooter displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Paul Fritschner back on the Bay Sox Baseball Network here for the bottom half of the third inning. Joined in this half inning by Bay Sox Assistant General Manager Phil Rye. Phil, how are you tonight?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a great night for baseball. Good crowd on hand here tonight, taking in what is setting up to be a nice night for the Bay Sox. It's a 4-2 lead. As to the plate here in this inning, it's Patrick Dorian after Vavra grounded into a 4-6-3 double play to end the last inning. And the first pitch misses for ball one from Bo Brisky. Well, Phil, it has been quite the season, hasn't it, this year into this point in the year, and still with, as we see a foul ball go up the first base side, still about 30%, a little less than 30% of the home season here in the last 4 weeks. How crazy has that been for you to be able to manage that kind of a home season, coming 3 of the last 4 weeks at home?
Yeah, it's kind of an unusual schedule than what we're used to. Usually it's been kind of a mishmash over the years that I've been here. The last series of the year has always been a kind of an eight-day week, so to speak, where you finish on Labor Day. So you're home Monday through Thursday and on the road Friday through Monday, or vice versa. So to be home this many games, 3 of the last 4 weeks, like you said, is certainly kind of pushing it together there at the end. But we've spent our time on the road, and now it's time to get some of the home games in here.
That's exactly right. Swing and a miss from Dorian makes it 2-2, and he taps this one foul up the first base side, so it stays 2-2. Yeah, you're right. It felt like so many games this season have been played on the road up until this point. Tonight, this is just home game number 44, and the Bay Sox are on pace to get all 60 home games in this season. One game that was rained out in Altoona earlier this year in Altoona will come home because Bowie had a game against Harrisburg rained out that will go to Harrisburg. So in the end, it all balances out.
Yeah, and kind of a weird scheduling snafu there. We played Altoona to start the year up there, and we haven't seen them since most of the teams were playing a series at home, a series on the road, with the exception of Richmond this year. So we start the season with Altoona, and we're going to end with them. So we haven't seen them the entire summer, except for the last week of the season when they come here. So it'll be interesting.
Dorian works a walk to lead off in this third inning. It's 2 of 3 innings now that the Bay Sox have had the leadoff base runner aboard. But the Bay Sox with a 4-2 lead right now. And yeah, the Altoona curve bookending the season. You go to Altoona to start the year, and Altoona coming back here to finish off the season. Bowie will play a doubleheader in Harrisburg, then a doubleheader here at home. So 2 7-game series in 5 days. 5 days each coming into the end of the year. As a ground out to short. Navigato to Lipsius on the first, 6-4-3. And there are 2 down, that one off the bat of Westberg. But Phil, how's the season been for you? We had Brian Shawcross in here the other day, the Bay Sox general manager, and it's just been such a weird year, it feels like, and just getting back to normal and getting back to what we were always able to do in years past.
Yeah, so for, on my side of it with marketing, promotions, advertising, things like that, we started out the season going down to even days and just a couple of weeks before the season started, before we knew what our capacity was going to be, were masks going to be mandated, all the particulars about what we needed to do. So we started planning our season based on that, and then about 3 weeks in, tear that up and restart everything. So we had made the decision before the season that we were going to release our promos and our giveaways and things like that, just a couple of homestands at a time, so that in case something like that happened, we could abort and start over.
Sure.
And we've had to restart about 3 different times during the season. So, a lot of the things that we're putting out there on a daily basis are things that are coming up in the couple of weeks prior to us announcing it, as we've had to kind of redo and reshuffle that deck so many times.
Ground out by Stowers. Phil, stick with us for the next half inning. That one was quick. Ground out by Stowers to short. 6-3 there on the put out to end the inning. Bowie leads it 4-2 into the 4th on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Zach Lowther back to the mound in the top of the 4th inning on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. A 4-2 Bowie lead. And the first pitch from Lowther is up and out to Chris Proctor. Bottom half of this order, 7, 8, and 9 for the Erie SeaWolves. Proctor, Myers, and Woodrow. And it's a 1-0 pitch. This one hit in the air, foul, back and out of play. Still joined on the air by Bay Sox Assistant General Manager Phil Rye. And Phil, we were talking the last inning. The inning went quick. We were talking the last inning about some of the changes you've had to adapt to here with the Bay Sox. The 1-1 punched back again. It's 1-2. But so many things that you've had to adjust to on the fly, whether it be on-field promotions versus concourse promotions in between innings, what you can do on the field, what you can't do on the field, and it's all been adjustment on the fly, but it feels like everything now as we settle into the last third of the season, kind of settling into a groove, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, the rules and the regulations set forth by Major League Baseball have kind of flattened out, so we've been able to get a little bit of a pattern going here now where we're able to do most of our stuff on the field, and that's been a nice return back to the things that we do.
Ground out by Chris Proctor to second base. What, as we see Dane Myers coming up, what are some of those things that you feel like you've been able to do more of as this season has gone along? What are some of those changes that you've seen be put in place?
I mean, first, just being able to go out and do ceremonial first pitches on the field where we weren't able to do that before. being able to go out and do our pony hops race and our bubble ball and that type of stuff. You can't do those on our middle concourse or in the seats when we weren't able to do those things on the field. So just to have that little bit more freedom and put things in front of people so that they don't have to turn around and watch our video board or something. It's actually put right in front of them. So those have been that's kind of the essence of minor league baseball. It's baseball and it's entertainment. And the entertainment quotient, part of the entertainment quotient, we weren't able to conduct the way we would like to, and that we have done for so many years.
Dean Myers behind on a fastball, a swinging strike 3. That's the first strikeout for Zach Lowther since the first inning. His 4th overall on the night. He's retired 3 straight batters, and there's 2 down in this top half of the 4th inning. Danny Woodrow, the number 9 hitter, to the plate. Next pitch, and it's in there for a called strike. But yeah, it's been a year filled with a lot of ups and downs as far as, just not even so much on the field, but just everything else. It feels like as that one misses throwing away, it just feels like now with about 18 home games left, including tonight, it just feels like so many things are settling into this groove, and it's nice to see fans being more comfortable coming out to the park, things like that.
Yeah, and it's, to start the season, it was just nice to see people back here again. There were a few of us that were here last summer, and, it was pretty desolate, to be honest. You'd come out. We were the host site for the Orioles, alternate site, training site, and, you'd come out and they'd be playing a sim game or something like that, and, a couple of people, us staff members in the crowd, and you're like, it's just not the same, I'd watch an inning or something, and then I'd go back in the office because the air conditioning was on. But yeah, it was, it's just not the same. And, to see people back out and with family and friends, and we've seen a lot lately, groups and organizations starting to come back out and doing events out here with us like they used to do. That's the nice part about what we do. I mean, it's community baseball. It's a community place to gather. We hope to be able to, in the fall and the winter time and going into next year, go out, have our staff, our mascot, things like that, go out to events in the community like we used to.
Sure.
Those are starting to come back a little bit. So those are the pieces that we miss still, but hope we get back out to soon.
Danny Woodrow walked to the plate here. It's Eric De La Rosa. He swings over strike 1. Line up back to the top. That was the first walk for Zach Lowther tonight. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air, left center field. This one bringing Toby Welk over and in, and did he make the catch? He did. Oh, what a catch from Toby Welk. A little misjudge off the bat. This is only his 2nd game of the year in left field. Phil, stick with us one more inning. How about it? And we'll get through this bottom half of the 4th inning. The Bay Sox leading 4-2 into this bottom of the 4th on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Bay Sox fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone and computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BaySox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Leading off the inning for the Bay Sox, first baseman.
Back for the bottom half of this fourth inning on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. It's Andrew Dashbach leading off with Zach Watson and Caden Grenier to follow. The Bay Sox in this inning trying to expand on what is a 4-2 lead. Dashbach with a double and a run scored in the first inning. Bo Brisky to the mound again, and out of the line, the pitch is in there for a called strike. Well, Phil Rye, our assistant general manager here with the Bay Sox, still with me here in this inning. And Phil, we were talking a little bit about the promotions and things. You look at what we just announced yesterday, as here's the 0-1 to Dashbach, and it's flying foul over the right side. It's a 138-game schedule next year for the Bay Sox, as the 2022 schedule was just announced. The schedule will still end the same week, that third weekend of September, but you add 3 series onto it. 138 games, 69 home, 69 on the road, and you add those 9 home games next year. Nice to see things getting a little bit more back to normal from the 120 where it was this year. The 0-2 a little low.
Yeah, we used to play 140 games, and that was kind of standard throughout minor league baseball. Now with Major League Baseball running things for the minors going into this season, there's a few more games a year in AAA. There's 138 in AA. There's a little bit less in High A, a little bit less in Low A. Just to get all those players accustomed to playing more games up the ladder. So, yeah, we're scheduled to go 138. We'll start again at the beginning of April like we're accustomed to. The schedule for 2022 will be similar to this year, where a majority of the homestands will be 6 games against the same team, whether home or road. We do have a couple of 3-game series against our 95 rival here, or 301 rival, I should say,
Yes.
Richmond, to start the year. So there's going to be three games to start against them before the 6 starts, and then we'll play a 3 against them a little bit later on in the year as we head into an all-star break, minus the all-star game. All-star games in the minor leagues are not happening currently.
Oh, so there won't be an all-star
there's
game.
no all-star games currently. There's none scheduled to be. Whether that will change in the years to come, that'll be up to Major League Baseball to decide. It's really just a 4-day break in the middle of the season for these guys.
Got it.
But, going forward to the Monday off days will stay primarily, unless you're home on the 4th of July, which is a Monday next year. We are not home on the 4th, but we're home on the 3rd. So we'll celebrate a day early, and we'll probably have a big stadium event on the 4th, like we did this year with a concert and fireworks show. We'll probably add something like that too. A little early to put that on the calendar, but be sure we're going to do something for the community and entertainment wise. So.
Zach Watson here in a 2-2 count. Andrew Dashbach struck out to begin this inning. Struck out looking. That was the 3rd strikeout for Brisky. Now the pitch, swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down in this bottom half of the 4th inning. The Bay Sox leading at 4-2. Phil Rye, the Bay Sox assistant general manager, with us. 2 outs in the inning. And, Phil, look ahead to next year, and it seems to me like the 6-game series with the Monday off day is really beneficial. It seems like it's gotten positive reviews around the league.
Yeah, the majority of things that I've heard is that it's positive from people like myself. It really gives you a pattern. You can plan a week-long celebration of something like we did earlier this year. It was Top Gun night for 5 of the 6 days, although they moved the premiere of the movie from when we were scheduling to do it to like November, so didn't quite fit in there, but we had all the intentions. But you could do a Star Wars weekend or something like that. I know a couple of teams that I saw recently are doing like a decades week, where they're starting off like on Tuesday night. It's the the 40s and the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and they're doing 6 days, and each night is a different decade. So that allows some of the possibilities. One of the things that we saw this year that was beneficial for us with Adley Rutschman being here is he played 99% of the games that we had. I think there was one road game after he came back from the Futures game that he didn't play just due to travel, but he played every home game. Not every game behind the plate, but he was in the lineup because he was guaranteed that Monday off. There was always a day off every 7 days. You got one off. So our fans got a chance to see, baseball's number one prospect and every night that they came out here, which from my point of view and the marketing and the advertising is when you're saying come on out and see Adley Rutschman play, he's going to play, which is nice. So that's a plus for the fans to be able to see that person, that player, that group of players up close every night, and they're getting rested. Whereas if you're playing 7 days a week, that player's probably getting a day off at some point, and people are going to miss it because we don't know the lineup until Skip gives it to us. So, those are some of the pluses to this 6-game setup, and it's worked so far.
2 balls and 2 strikes here to Caden Grenier. The pitch, and it's grounded foul past third. Grenier in a nice little battle here. He's about to see his 7th pitch of the at-bat. Called strike, a ball, a foul, a ball, a foul. And then another foul there. One previous he sent over to the Bay Sox clubhouse. Long fly, but just foul. More than 300 feet down the right field line. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Erie again with a right-hander warming. It's still Brisky on the mound, up toward 80 pitches, and a swing and a miss. That might have ended his night. A changeup underneath the bat of Caden Grenier. That's the 5th strikeout. And Phil, thanks so much for joining us tonight. I know it's been a hectic year for you on the marketing side with everything going on, but I appreciate you taking some time and speaking to the Bay Sox fans.
Anytime. Glad to be on.
Thanks, Phil. Into the 5th inning we go. Bowie with a 4-2 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Zach Lowther's night is done as we move into the 5th inning. He finishes having thrown 4 innings in this outing. And Drew Ward leads off in this top half of the 5th inning in a game that Bowie leads 4-2. 4 runs on 4 hits. Lowther, he threw 4 innings tonight. He allowed 5 hits, and he allowed 2 runs to score off of them, but they were not earned with a walk and 4 strikeouts. Lowther in his outing threw 74 pitches, 51 of them were 4 strikes. First pitch in from Logan Gillespie out of the bullpen is a called strike. Gillespie with a 5.4 ERA. The 0-1 pitch inside, a ball and a strike. Drew Ward tonight 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. A changeup there. The 1-2 pitch, and it's in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes, another changeup. Drew Ward, then Josh Lester and Andre Lipsius in this frame. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was behind it. And Gillespie starts off his night with a swinging strikeout. But again, just to reiterate, Lowther, 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. They were not earned, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. One away in the top of the 5th inning, a game that Bowie leads 4-2. Josh Lester to the plate. He's been on both times. First pitch to him is a swinging strike. Last time he had that swinging bunt that drew the error from Zach Lowther when Lowther fired the ball into center field on a light tapper back to him, trying to start a double play. Now the 0-1 behind on a fastball at 96. Lowther does not have a ton of power in that left arm. He was only throwing in the low 90s on the fastball. Now you get Gillespie out there with that mid to upper 90s fastball. It's a bit of a change of pace for these hitters. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He's behind it. 2 pitches, the same speed at almost the same spot. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gillespie. And there are 2 down to the top of the 5th inning.
Andre Lipsius.
And Andre Lipsius is the batter. Lipsius 0 for 2 tonight. A strikeout to end the first, and a tapper back to Lowther in the 3rd inning. Lowther just went to first with that one. The pitch up and in with a fastball. Logan Gillespie here at the Double-A level. 2nd level he's pitched at this year. This is his 9th appearance. He's almost evened as a number of appearances from Aberdeen. The next one fouled just off the glove of Chris Hudgens to the screen. It counts a ball and a strike. He threw 14 1/3 innings with the Ironbirds. Assuming he completes this one, and he's 2 strikes away from doing it, he'll have thrown 14 1/3 with Bowie. The 1-1. Low and outside of the breaking ball at 2 balls and a strike. Andre Lipsius, a home run, 5 driven in game 1 of this series. But a quiet night tonight. The 2-1 pitch, and that one is low and outside, ball 3. Bowie again for the 2nd night in a row, scoring in the 1st inning and then not scoring after. 4 runs in the first for Bowie, haven't scored since. The 3-1 foul to the screen, and it runs the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch hit on the ground to short where Westberg waits for it. The throw to first in time for out number 3. A 3-up, 3-down inning for Logan Gillespie. And we'll head into the bottom of the 5th. Bowie leading 4-2 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Sports and more. And remember, Calvert Brewing Company beers are available for purchase at the Black Angus Grill.
Providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Toby Welk to the plate in the bottom of the fifth inning. The Bay Sox leading it 4-2 right now. And guess who is back to the mound? It's none other than Beau Brieske, who looked like he may not get out of the first. He has survived into the fifth. The first pitch to Toby Welk is low and outside, ball one. Welk tonight lined out to right field his first time up. Now the 1-0, and that catches the outer half of the plate. That's strike one. Beau Brieske, after a more than 30-pitch first inning, I mean, it looked like he was not going to get out of the inning. But has survived out of the fifth. The 1-1 bounces in the dirt, 2-1. And he is now thrown just over 80 pitches. That was his 80th pitch right there, in fact. This will be 81. This is still just his second trip through the order after he faced 7 batters in the first. The 2-1, and that's fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We cross into the 8 o'clock hour. 4 runs on 4 hits for the Bay Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits for Erie. Bowie has the lone error in this contest. The 2-2, hit in the air, playable on the infield, now in foul territory behind the plate. Chris Proctor reaches up and makes the catch. And that is out number 1. 6 straight batters retired by Beau Brieske.
Catcher,
Chris Hudgens will come up, the 9th batter in this Bowie order. Hudgens, then Terran Vavra as the lineup will go back to the top. Chris Hudgens tonight, a walk. He did not get past first base. The pitch outside from Brieske, still in the 90s on that fastball as we are here in this bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0. And that's another strike at 94. The outer half of the play. 1-1 the count to Chris Hudgens. Out of the line, the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Very shallow. In from right comes Josh Lester. He calls everybody off and makes the catch. Lipsius was out from second. Ward was making a play from first. But Lester had the best angle, and there are 2 outs in the inning. Make it 7 straight retired that we have seen the right-hander, Beau Brieske, retire for the Erie SeaWolves. Terran Vavra, after leading off with a home run last night, led off with a double tonight. Takes the first pitch up and out for ball 1. It was a double, got to third on a wild pitch, and then came in to score on a Dorian single. It was the first run of the game for Bowie. Now the 1-0, hit on the ground, right side. There's Lipsius. The throw to first, And from second to first, that's out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning. Led to the 6th. Bowie still with a 4-2 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Logan Gillespie reassumes the mound for his second inning of work as we head into the top of the 6th inning. Bowie still with a 2-run lead at 4-2. And here's the first pitch into Kerry Carpenter. He shows bunt, pulls it back, and that's ball 1. A fastball upstairs from the right-hander Gillespie, who worked a 1-2-3 5th inning. We're in the top of the 6th. Bowie with a 4-2 lead. Here's the pitch in. And it's swung on, fouled straight back. Take a look around the league. Portland beating Reading 2-1. And Somerset beating Akron 1-0. That's a significant score to keep an eye on. Can Bowie hold on to this lead, though, as this game goes on? Carpenter, Navigato, and Proctor, 5, 6, and 7 in this inning. The 1-1 in the dirt from Gillespie. 2 balls and a strike. Carpenter tonight, a single. He grounded out to first, rather popped out to first in the 2nd inning. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Counts now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bowie looking to snap the little 2-game losing streak that they're on right now after winning 4 in a row. And this is the same thing they've done the last 2 weeks. Drop the first 2 games of the series and then come back and win 4 in a row. 2-2 fouled back off the glove of Chris Hutchins, nearly held on to it. Count stays 2-2. Yaya Shintu forming in the bullpen for Erie. Gets back up. He was warming earlier, sat down. Now he's back up and throwing. 8:10 p.m. here in Bowie, Maryland. Hour and 35 minutes into this game. The 2-2 pitch. Sliced foul left side, just off the inside part of his bat. It stays 2-2. Bowie trying to maintain their playoff position. Portland, again, leading by a run. They're on a little skid of their own. 4 straight. The 2-2. Swing and a foul tip in and out of the glove of Hutchins. If he'd have held on, it would have been the 3rd strikeout for Gillespie already. But it popped out of his glove. Staying alive is Carpenter. Carpenter singled, got to second on a wild pitch, but was left there. Erie has left a runner on in each of the first 4 innings. Did not have a runner on at all in the 5th. Left 2 runners in scoring position tonight. The 2-2. Up and in with a fastball at 96. That's ball 3. Left runners on the corners did the SeaWolves in the 2nd inning. That was with 2 outs, back-to-back base hits. The 3-2 pitch from Gillespie. inside, ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk to Kerry Carpenter. He's been on twice, and Gillespie issues his first base runner of the night, which means Andrew Navigato, who is 0 for 2, will come up, try and reach for the first time. Bowie has made the most of their offensive action tonight. 4 runs on 4 hits. Doesn't get much more efficient than that. Erie with 2 on 5. Navigato, a couple of flyouts to the outfield tonight. Gillespie out of the stretch. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He chased and a fastball up. And it counts 0-1. Navigato, then Proctor after, before Myers and Woodrow if the inning continues. Cooler night tonight, thank goodness. Still humid. Still kind of see a haze out there from the lights. The 0-1, hit in the air, right field, very shallow. In on it comes Stowers, on the run, diving, and he can't make the catch. Just at the end of his glove. Up to second goes Carpenter, and it's a single for Navigato. Carpenter had to wait to see if Stowers would reel that one in. Went full extension to try and make the catch. But Kyle Stowers just a little bit short. That's a good ball to dive at because it doesn't have a lot of speed coming right at you. You know, if you knock it down or even if it gets under you, it's not going to roll very far. It did hit off his glove, but it got right underneath of it. And the leadoff 2 base runners are aboard. Carpenter on a walk, Navigato on a single, and all of a sudden, the SeaWolves have the tying run on base in the top of the 6th inning at Prince George's Stadium. Gillespie with nobody out. Infield shifted up the middle. The pitch, a swing and a miss to Chris Proctor. 0-1 the count. Proctor is single in the 2nd inning. Grounded out to second in the 4th. 4-2 with Bay Sox leading it by 2 runs. Erie out hitting Bowie now 6-4. Gillespie coming set, a slightly closed stance there from the right-hander. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's behind it, a fastball. It's 0-2. This is the first time Proctor is facing Gillespie after the slower start from Lowther in the sense of velocity. Lowther going with a lot of off-speed, a lot of sliders, a lot of curves. That's his magic formula. But here tonight for Gillespie, been a lot of fastballs. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. He got him, and that's a big first out in this inning. That's a 3rd strikeout for Logan Gillespie, and that puts the inning-ending double play into order with Dane Myers to the plate. Myers a single in the 2nd inning, struck out in the 4th. He was the last strikeout by Zach Lowther. Dane Myers, right-handed hitting, 3rd baseman. Gillespie coming set. Runners not being held on. The pitch, and that is a slider on the outer half of the plate. Strike 1. Dashbach not even playing anywhere near the bag at first. Grenier slightly over toward the bag at second, but Gillespie's not even looking at the runners. Now there's a look. Now there's a second look. How about a third? The 0-1, a swing and a miss at the pitch in the dirt. Runners going up and into scoring position goes Navigato. Carpenter goes up to third on a wild pitch. Hudgens blocks that one in the dirt. Proctor swung and missed. And the count is 0-2 with 1 out in this 6th inning. Dane Myers, 1 for 2 tonight. Danny Woodrow to follow. First base now open. That takes the double play out of effect. The 0-2 coming. And it's up and in, ball 1. Fastball brushing back the right-hander. Myers on the season hitting .222 with Erie. Has a couple of home runs, but the tying run for the Bay Sox, or rather for the SeaWolves, out there in scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled down the right field side into the seats. Dane Myers now about to see the 5th pitch of this at-bat. It's a 1-2 count and a big spot in this game. Bowie leading it by 2 runs, but here he has 2 in scoring position with just 1 out. Anything into the outfield really scores a run. Stowers with a great arm in right field. The 1-2 from Gillespie, and it's inside, ball 2. Gillespie wanted strike 3 on that one, went to the fastball, but ran it a little too far inside. It's 2-2. Yet again, Dane Myers trying to avoid his 2nd consecutive strikeout. If he strikes out, it would be the 4th strikeout for Gillespie, same as it was for Lauser last time he struck out. The 2-2. There's a grounder out to second. Wakely hit. Caden Grenier comes in, throws to first. 1 run scores. An out is recorded. Up to third goes Navigazzo. And Myers tries in the run with Carpenter coming in to make it a 4-3 game that Bowie leads. And again, you look around, Portland beating Reading 2-1. And Somerset with the narrowest of leads over Akron at 1-0. New Hampshire beating Binghamton 8-1. Harrisburg and Hartford tied at 3. Altoona beating Richmond 3-0. Danny Woodrow now to the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch. And Woodrow behind a fastball at 97 miles an hour on the gun. And it's no balls and a strike. 2 away in the top of the 6th inning. At third base, Patrick Dorian playing even with the base. Middle infield is back. Dashbach about the middle of the infield on the right side at first. The pitch in, and that's a called strike. Inner half of the plate, 0-2. Yet again, a 2-strike count from Logan Gillespie to the hitter. This time it's Danny Woodrow. Eric De La Rosa on deck. He's 0 for 3. That would turn the lineup over. Danny Woodrow, the number 9 hitter in the order. 0-2 the count. Gillespie coming set. The pitch, and it's fouled back. That was Gillespie's 38th pitch of the night. This in just his 2nd inning of work. He worked a 1-2-3 5th inning, a couple of strikeouts and a ground out to short from Ward, Lester, and Lipsius, the 2, 3, and 4 of the order. He's had a tougher time with the bottom half. 1 run is already in the inning. 4-3, Bowie by a run. The 0-2 count to Danny Woodrow. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He ended the inning with a strikeout. 2 Ks in the inning, and after the walk and the single to lead things off in the frame, he gets a strikeout, a ground out, and a strikeout. And we will head into the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-3 Bowie on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
I'm down here with Brian.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Move here into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bay Sox with a 4-3 lead. And the Bay Sox leading by a run. Trying to expand on it into this bottom of the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Patrick Dorian.
Bowie just 4 hits on the night, 4 runs off of them. And we'll see the top half of the order in this inning. A single and a walk. Single and a run scored in the first inning.
Now warming for Bowie, 48, Tyler Birch.
And Tyler Birch warming up down in the bullpen. This would be the first time that we see Tyler Birch here at home. And the night is done for Bo Brisky. Yaya Shintoof to the mound now. The first pitch from him is fouled off over to the left side. Bay Sox have seen him before, a 2.23 ERA on the year. Shintoof, a 7-2 overall record between 2 teams, West Michigan and Erie. This is his 20th appearance with the SeaWolves after 9 with West Michigan. Nice end of the night for Brisky. Now the pitch into Dorian, and it gets all the way to the backstop. It's 1-1. But a 7-2 record combined between the 2 teams. With Erie, a 4-1 record, 2.23 ERA. This is his 20th appearance, and again, he has faced Bowie back in that series in July. Faced Bowie twice through 3 combined innings, never allowed a run. 2 innings in the first, 1 in the second. Just allowed 1 hit combined in those 3 innings. 1-1 pitch, missing inside, 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 the count. Now the pitch, hit in the air to left field. Dorian sending it into the night, to the wall, and it's gone! Patrick Dorian with his 17th home run of the season. The Bay Sox take a 5-3 lead. 380 feet to left field from Dorian. And that's the first hit for the Bay Sox since the first inning.
Shortstop, Jordan Westberg.
Dorian now 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored tonight, has also walked. But Patrick Dorian, a solo shot, puts Bowie back in front by 2. 17 home runs with Bowie, that leads the team at the AA level. And a pitch in, a swing and a miss by Westberg. No balls and a strike. Westberg 0 for 2. A strikeout in the first inning and a ground out into a double play in the third. 0-1 the count. The pitch hit down the left field line. This one has a chance, but it drops foul. That would have been extra bases. And the count's 0-2. To the count. The pitch, and it's off the inside part of his bat. I think the fans down in front thought that may have gone off his hand. That was just off the inner handle of his bat. It stays 0-2. Westberg looking for his first hit. Has the longest hitting streak on the team right now at just 3 games, but trying to extend it with a single. The 0-2, and that's a called strike 3 on the outer half. First out of this inning, and the first strikeout for Shintoof. Can close the line on Bo Brisky. Started this game, and it looked like Brisky might not get out of the first inning. He threw almost 35 pitches in that first inning. And he ended his night with a pretty respectable line, 4 runs on 4 hits. The 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Brisky threw 87 pitches, 53 for strikes. Here's a pitch into Shintoof, and that's called a strike on the outer half of the plate. 0-1 the count to Kyle Stowers. Strikeout in the first inning, and a ground out to short in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 pitch, and that bounces to the backstop. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Bottom half of this 6th inning. Bowie now with a 5-3 lead, courtesy of that Patrick Dorian solo homer. Now just about 2 hours into this game. The 1-1. That one inside, barely missing to run the count to 2-1. Stowers with 18 home runs on the year. Has one in this series. 2 balls and a strike to Stowers. Nobody on, with 1 out in the 6th. The 2-1. Upstairs, and it's 3-1. Andrew Dashbach in the on-deck circle, then Zach Watson. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air to center field. He might have done it again. Stowers watches it go over the fence for his team best combined on the year. His 19th long ball. His 12th with the Bay Sox. His 2nd home run of the series. 422 feet, and it's 6-3 Bowie.
First baseman, Andrew Dashbach.
Caden Grenier coming up in a little bit. Dashbach, Watson, Grenier. I might get to see into the bottom of this order. Dashbach here to the plate. A 1-for-2 night tonight for Dashbach. Double and a run scored in the first. Here's the pitch. And that's over the outer half of the plate. A fastball for a strike. Well, after Bo Brisky had a real nice close to his night, retiring the last 8 batters that he faced. We have seen the bullpen here as a swing and a miss makes it 0-2 to Dashbach. The form of Yaya Shintoof allowed 2 home runs in his first 3 batters. We know Kyle Stowers has all kinds of that power. No balls and 2 strikes to Dashbach, who struck out looking his last time up. The pitch, swing and a miss, and he strikes out this time, swinging. 2nd strikeout.
Center fielder, Zach Watson.
Now Zach Watson is the batter. Watson a home run in the first inning, 2-run shot. And he struck out swinging in the 4th. Bowie with 3 home runs now in the game. The pitch into Watson, low and in. Ball 1. Watson has 16 home runs combined on the year coming into the night, 17 after his home run earlier. But 18 for Stowers. The 1-0. And that's a called strike. Kyle Stowers yet again with a home run. The man can mash. 19 total on the season. 18 coming into the night. The 1-1. Watson a wave and a miss at it. It's 1-2. Grenier bats next. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. pitch, and it's just low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We get deeper into this Bowie night. Just past 8:30 as the Bay Sox hold a 6-3 advantage in the bottom of this 6th inning. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball off the glove of Shentoof out to second base where Lipsius waits. He throws to first in time, and the inning is over.
1-4-3.
And so we will head in to the 7th inning with the Bay Sox holding a 6-3 lead on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
For the Balloon Burst Challenge, presented by Noodles & Company, located at the Bowie Town Center, made by hand.
ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Night is done for Logan Gillespie as we head on into this 7th inning. And the final line for Gillespie, get it to you here in a second as Tyler Birch takes over. Here's the pitch to Birch, and it's low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Tyler Birch replacing Gillespie, who threw 2 innings tonight. He allowed 1 run off of 1 hit with a walk and 4 strikeouts. Birch pitching tonight for the first time at home. Here's a ground ball out to short off the bat of Eric De La Rosa. The throw to first in time. And that is out number 1 here in this 7th inning. Bowie with a 6-3 lead now. And you take a look around the rest of the AA Northeast League. Portland with a 2-1 advantage in the 8th. And Akron flipping the lead in their favor at 2-1 over Somerset. Drew Ward 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Josh Lester up next. Then Andre Lipsius. Now the 1-0. And that's over the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away. Drew Ward reaching third on that error by Zach Lowther earlier in the game, the 2-0. That's inside, 3-0. was a ground ball back to Lowther off the bat of Josh Lester, who is hitting next. And count now 2-1 rather. That allowed Ward to get to third when the ball got into center field to pitch in, and it bounces to make it 3-1. So we are into this 7th inning, and after Erie cut the lead to just 1, Bowie responded with 2 solo home runs in the bottom of the 6th. Now here we are in the 7th. The 3-1, that's low and in, ball 4. And with 1 out, Drew Ward is on base. Josh Lester,
right fielder, Josh Lester,
comes up. Lester, a double in the 1st inning. Reached on that fielder's choice I was just referencing in the 3rd. And then struck out swinging in the 5th. Here's the pitch to Lester. And that slides across the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. And Tyler Birch making his first appearance here with the Bay Sox. Birch overall in the season with a 5-3 record, split between 4 teams this year. That's because Birch was acquired as part of the Freddie Galvis trade with the Phillies at the deadline. First pitch in after that first strike. They called strike there, and then second pitch, a swinging strike 2. But acquired by the Orioles in the Freddie Galvis trade on July 30th. The 0-2 pitch, that bounces. Make it 1-2. Hudgens had thoughts of throwing down when Ward looked like he might take second. But also, you look around and you look at the rest of Birch's season. He pitched in low A Clearwater, high A Aberdeen, high A Jersey Shore, and now double A Bowie. 15 appearances with Clearwater. That's the most of his season, 18 1/3 innings. The 1-2, swinging a foul tip to the backstop, stays 1-2. Aberdeen with 3 appearances with the Ironbirds, 4 innings. Jersey Shore, 8 appearances there, 11 innings. And here with Bowie, this now his 3rd appearance. The 1-2 bounces low and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. His first season in affiliated ball was in 2019, pitched in the Gulf Coast League, then made his way up to Williamsport in the Phillies system. Had a 4-1 record there in 11 appearances. 2-2 pitch, missing up and out, 3-2. His count was 0-2. Josh Lester has now worked it back in his favor at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full, 1 away. Ground ball could end the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch, hit in the air to right field. This one is deep. Looking back to the wall, it's up and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and Josh Lester has done it again. Lester with a home run last night. A single shy of the cycle in yesterday's game, and his 23rd home run of the season with Erie. Lester, 2 singles and 2 runs scored in the first game, a double and 2 runs scored now here tonight. And he drives in Ward on base, and the Bay Sox now are thankful that they hit those 2 home runs in the bottom half of the 6th. It's a 6-5 game with just 1 out in the 7th. The pitch in to Andre Lipsius, who is 0 for 3 tonight, is a swinging strike. Oh, and 1 the count, 1 out. The pitch in, that's taken in. One and 1 with 1 out. Top half of the 2nd, or rather the 7th inning. Lipsius fouling off the 1-1 pitch to the backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. That was the 7th hit for Erie tonight. Out hitting Bowie 7-6, but Bowie winning in the game 6-5. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Birch. And it's hit in the air to right center field. Watson over for it to his left. He makes the catch. And there's 2 down in the inning. Lipsius has not reached yet tonight. One of just 2 Erie batters to not reach base.
Kerry Carpenter.
And Kerry Carpenter is the batter. Kerry Carpenter walked and scored in the 6th. Single got to second in the 3rd, but was left there. The first pitch, a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Hutchins. Strike 1. Carpenter on the season hitting .243 with 11 homers. On the 0-1, and it's fouled back. 0-2 the count. And Tyler Birch, 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. High fastball. First strikeout for Birch. But the Erie SeaWolves get those 2 runs back from the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Time for the 7th inning stretch on the Bay Sox Baseball Network with Bowie leading by 1 run.
DCA Imaging Systems will provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Bay Sox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
You're home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Bottom of the 7th inning now, and the Bay Sox with a 6-5 lead. Erie getting those 2 runs back from earlier in the pitch in. And that is a called strike to Caden Grenier. Grenier tonight 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and a strikeout. And the 0-1 pitch missing for ball 1. Well, you look around tonight at the way the Bay Sox are hitting the baseball. Bowie 6 runs on 6 hits with an error. 3 home runs for Bowie. Now the 1-1 pitch coming in. Here it comes, and it's hit in the air right field. This one is deep, sending back Lester, and he reaches up and makes the catch on the run to his right. And Caden Grenier is retired. That's the 3rd time tonight Grenier's been retired. He's 0 for 3 in Toby Welk is the batter. Welk lined down to right field in his first trip to the plate. Popped out behind the plate his next time up. Welk was hot this weekend. A couple of home runs. And Chris Hutchins waits next. Welk 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the evening. The pitch, and he fouls one into the glove of Proctor. Strike one. Welk hitting .214 with the Bay Sox. 0-1 the count. The pitch in, and that's on the outer half of the plate. Called strike two. Yaya Shintoof, still the right-hander on the mound. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch, and it's up and out with another fastball, 1-2. Chris Hutchins waiting. The Bay Sox leading by just a run. You look around the rest of the league, Portland and Reading tied at 2. Here's the pitch, and that one skips to the backstop. And Akron with a 2-1 lead in their game over the Somerset Patriots. Toby Welk waiting in a 2-2 count with 1 out. Shintoof in his second inning of work here. Now the 2-2, way outside. Missed wildly with a fastball. That runs the count full. Just past 2 hours in this game. Bowie with a 1-run lead. Three balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. The pitch, and it's grounded foul past third base. Would be a big second out for Yaya Shintoof. Bowie trying to get a runner on and extend this lead back to where it was last inning. Time call by Shintoof. Shintoof coming set. Here's a 3-2 pitch, and it's outside, ball 4. 1 out walk to Toby Welk. On the 7th pitch of the at-bat, Welk works a walk. He's on base for his first time.
Chris Hutchins.
Caden Grenier is the only Bay Sox player that hasn't reached base. Chris Hutchins 0 for 1 with a walk. Big hole on the right side of the infield for Hutchins with those white batting gloves. Here's the pitch, and he's a little behind the fastball. Strike 1.
Tonight's attendance, 1,209.
0-1 the count. The pitch, swing and a miss to Hutchins. It's 0-2. Hutchins flew out to right in the 5th. Lineup going to go back to the top for Taron Vavra in this inning. If he can reach without the double play. The pitch, and it's a grounder to third. This could be the double play. 5-4-3. And there it is. The double play ends the inning. So Vavra won't come to the plate in this frame. And we'll head to the 8th. The Bay Sox leading 6-5 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Turn your taste buds into
Sky
tasty
Shooter
BFFs.
Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Bay Sox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Bay Sox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Bay Sox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Bay Sox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
By Titanium Restorations of Bowie. The first 500 fans, 18 and up.
Well, we move into the 8th inning now, and it'll be Tim Naughton out of the bullpen for the Bay Sox. And Naughton will face the bottom half of this order. Naughton is the 4th pitcher for the Bay Sox tonight. Naughton on in relief of Tyler Birch.
To find out more, go to DCAimaging.com today.
Tonight relieving Birch, who in this game threw 1 inning, and he allowed 2 hits. He allowed, or rather 2 runs off of the 1 hit, and that 1 hit was a 2-run home run to right field from Josh Lester. Birch also walked a batter and struck out 1. And we will head into this 8th inning with the Bay Sox leading it 6-5. Andrew Navigato is the batter. And here comes the first pitch. Navigato waiting. Here it comes. And it's hit in the air. Foul right side. Out of play. Navigato is single in the 6th. Back up again now, 2 innings later. 2 flyouts to the outfield. 1 to right and 1 to center. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air, foul again. Almost the same spot, right side. And the count's 0-2. Chris Proctor bats next, then Dane Myers. Tim Naughton, the pitcher for Bowie, a 5.77 ERA, has had a very good second half of the season, as opposed to the first half. The 0-2 hit foul right side again, this time a little farther down the line. Naughton, a 2-2 record of 5.77 ERA. This is his 30th appearance. He's thrown 34 1/3 innings as we see Navigato step out. This projecting to be just the 2nd time that Naughton has spent his entire season in one place, the 0-2. That's grounded straight down and foul. He split 2017 to begin his professional career between the Complex League and Aberdeen, which was short season at the time. He spent all of 2018 with Delmarva before splitting 2019 between Delmarva, Frederick, and Bowie. Only 1 inning, though, with the Bay Sox. His whole 2021 has been here. The pitch, and it's fouled right side. Dashbach over from first, and it bounces right into the first row. The count stays 0-2. Every pitch in this at-bat has been fouled off. Bowie leading by just 1 run, and Erie down to their final 6 outs. Try and tie this game. No balls, 2 strikes. Naughton coming set out of the stretch. The pitch hit in the air right field. Put a charge into this one. Stowers back to the wall. He looks up, he reaches up, and he made the catch. Did he make the catch? He did not. It's gone. Wow. It looked like Kyle Stowers reached up and brought it back, but it's a solo home run from Andrew Navigato, his 2nd home run with the SeaWolves, and yet again, it's the long ball that does in the Bay Sox. The 2nd home run of the night for Erie. Navigato leading off the 8th with a homer, and it's 6-6, a new ball game. It looked like Kyle Stowers was going to go up and make an incredible catch, but it just got out of his reach. First pitch into Chris Proctor is a called strike. Look around the league, Akron still beating Somerset 2-1. Portland and Reading tied at 2 in the 9th inning. 0-1 the count, the pitch, and that's over the outer half of the plate. Strike 2. Still nobody out in this 8th inning. Game is tied. A late rally from Erie again. Now does Bowie have it in them to try and win this game? The 0-2 pitch, foul back. Tomorrow night for the Bay Sox, it'll be Gray Fenter, and then on Saturday, it will be Grayson Rodriguez pitching at home for the first time since he was named the consensus #1 pitching prospect in baseball, with MLB Pipeline's newly updated rankings being debuted. The 0-2, and a half-hearted swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's the first strikeout for Tim Naughton. First out of this inning to be recorded. Dane Myers now to the plate. Myers 1 for 3 tonight. Single in the 2nd, strikeout swinging in the 4th, and then a ground out to 2nd in the 6th. 1 for 3 is Myers. Woodrow waiting. Six to 6 the score in the 8th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul tapper straight down. Counts 0-1. Tim Naughton, the 4th pitcher of the night for the Bay Sox. Zach Lowther started this game, then it was Logan Gillespie. Tyler Birch through, and now Naughton. As we get into the 9 o'clock hour at Prince George's Stadium. Here's the 0-1. That's low and away. Off speed there, slider. Ball and a strike. The Bay Sox look ahead to the bottom half of this inning. All at the top of the lineup up. Favre, Dorian, Westberg. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was behind the fastball at 94. Strike 2. Bowie 3 more games against Erie this week. Now the 1-2, low and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Naughton peering in for the sign. And an even 2-2 count here in the top of the 8th inning. The pitch, and it's punched foul. He lost his bat, slipped out of his hands, goes out past the pitcher's mound. Naughton's gonna pick it up and hand deliver it to him. Dane Myers coming out for it. And it's a beautiful exchange. Naughton to Myers. Stays 2-2. He's going to wipe off the handle with the bat. Maybe get a little bit of pine tar, something to help him grip it. Reading taking a 3-2 lead over Portland in the 9th inning there. Akron beating Somerset 2-1. Somerset with a runner on base. You look at the way that Akron is playing right now. Akron on a little bit of a skid. They won last night, but I say this as that pitch misses low and in to make it 3-2. Just 6-4 in their last 10 games. They've consistently been, if you look at the last 10 games column on the stat sheet, they've consistently been 7-3, 8-2 in their last 10 games over the last month or so. Bowie just 5-5 in their last 10. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dane Myers. The pitch hit foul right side. Not out of play, now bouncing back. Erie and Bowie tied at 6 in the top of the 8th inning. Now the pitch, low and in, ball 4. Naughton loses him. And the go-ahead base runner is aboard for the Erie SeaWolves. Missing that pitch, low and in.
Left fielder,
Tim Naughton.
Danny Woodrow.
Danny Woodrow bats. That was the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And Danny Woodrow, who is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout, comes up. First pitch, he shows bunt, punches it to the left side of the mound, charging in Dorian, the throw to first in time. Nice play made by Patrick Dorian on the run. ID'd the bunt, got in on it. It's a sac bunt there. 5-3 to get the runner Myers into scoring position. And Eric De La Rosa will come up with the go-ahead run at second base for the Erie SeaWolves in this
Center
inning.
fielder, Eric De La Rosa.
Here's the pitch, and it's low and outside to Eric De La Rosa, who is 0 for 4 tonight. Strikeout, a pop out to third, a fly out to left, and a ground out to short. 1-0 the count, top of the 8th. We're tied at 6. Somerset just now taking a 3-2 lead over Akron. And the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball over the outer half of the plate. Called for strike 1. Of course, Akron, Somerset, Bowie, and Portland competing for those 2 playoff spots. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded out to third. Here's Dorian again. Coming in, the throw on the run. A little low, but Dash Bach handles it. And the inning is over. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th and a tie game now, 6-6 on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry. Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Bay Sox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Bay Sox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Bay Sox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Into the bottom of the 8th inning now on the Bay Sox Baseball Network. The Bay Sox tied at 6 with the Erie SeaWolves. The first pitch in, and it's a called strike to Terrin Vavra, the leadoff batter for the Bay Sox, leading off in an inning for the second time tonight after leading off the game with a double and a run scored. Vavra facing Yaya Shintouf. This is Shintouf's third inning, and a 0-1 pitch is tapped foul behind the plate, 0-2. Vavra, a double and a run scored in the first, then he grounded into an inning-ending double play in the second inning before grounding out to second in the 5th inning. This just his third game back with the Bay Sox since the middle of June. Coming back from that back injury that he's been suffering through the last couple of months. The 0-2 pitch to Vavra, up and out, ball 1. Shintouf now at 37 pitches on the night. The 1-2, check swing, low and in. He did go around, and that is a swinging strike 3, the third strikeout for Shintouf. And Patrick Dorian comes up. Dorian, the first batter that Yaya Shintouf faced in the 6th inning. 2 hits for Dorian, a single in the first, a home run in the 6th. Reached on a walk in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch, and Dorian hits it into right field. Another single for Patrick Dorian, now 3 for 4 on the night. There's just something about Patrick Dorian when he starts
shortstop
getting going.
Jordan Westberg.
And Jordan Westberg to the plate. Go ahead, run on base. There is a right-hander warming for the Bay Sox down there in the pen. A little hard to see who that number is down the right field line. There are actually 2 warming. One of them, Dionis Almingo to the right side, the pitcher on the left, the righty on the left, shaded by the netting, but Almingo visible outside the netting. Almingo would come in if the Bay Sox take the lead.
32, Martinez.
Jordan Westberg behind it, ahead in a 1-0 count. With 1 down, bottom of the 8th, the pitch, and he grounds it out to the left side of the infield. Shortstop Navigato, the throw to first, and it's in time to retire Westberg. A nice backhand play to plant and throw. It does get Dorian into scoring position, but there are 2 retired.
Kyle Stowers.
And Kyle Stowers with a home run his last time up. Two of Bowie's first three batters to the plate in the 6th inning hit a home run. Kyle Stowers with his 19th total home run of the season, his last trip up. Absolutely unloading to center field. Stowers waiting the pitch, and it's off the plate outside, going off speed there to start. 1-0 the count, 6-6 the score in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Bay Sox with the go-ahead run in scoring position. The 1-0 from Shintu. Coming set, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. You look at Portland, they're about to drop their 5th game in a row as Reading has stretched the lead out to 3 runs. 5-2 in the bottom of the 9th. So Portland, I don't want to say they're falling out of the race by any means, but they are certainly slipping up when it matters most. Now 5 straight if they can't come back to 1-1 inside. 2-1, and you look at Portland, those are games you should be winning against Reading, who is 38-60 on the year. They were 36-60 coming into the series. Somerset with a slight lead over Akron at 3-2. That's in the 7th inning. From the bottom of the 8th here at Prince George's Stadium. The 2-1 pitch to Stowers on the outside edge of the plate. Stowers didn't like it. It's a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. Two and 2 the count, 2 outs. Stowers waiting on the pitch. Infield shifted a little bit up the middle. Navigato is short behind the bag. The pitch in, and Stowers hits it in the air to center field. Got a lot of it. Back to the wall goes De La Rosa. It's up and it's gone! Stowers, a 2-home run night. Both to center field. His 20th total home run of the season. And his 13th with the Bay Sox. And he gives Bowie the lead right back. It's 8-6. Stowers fired up. Shintu, his day will be done as he allows the go-ahead home run. 1 pitch too many for the right-hander. And Martinez will come into the game. Henry Martinez will enter, and Bowie will just have to hold on to a 2-run lead heading into the 9th. But they can add to it. Come back after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Bay Sox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code BaySox at checkout to save $10 on a yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. 1 pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Henry Martinez to the mound, the right-hander to face Dashbach, and the first pitch is upstairs to Andrew Dashbach as Yaya Shentuf exits after throwing 2 2/3 innings in which he allowed 4 runs, all earned on 4 hits with a walk and 3 strikeouts, but all 4 runs allowed came on home runs. The next one to Dashbach, missing for ball 2. So now that means that if Bowie wins tonight, they are guaranteed to stay in the playoff picture. No matter what happens with Akron and Somerset. 2 balls and no strikes to Dashbach here, the pitch. And it's over the outer half of the plate, strike 1. You look, and this is the same thing that's happened the last 2 weeks. Dropping the first 2 games of the series and winning the 3rd. Can Bowie hang on in the 9th? The 2-1. And it's grounded out to 3rd, and it gets through the legs of Dane Myers into left field. The first error of the night for Erie. E5 on that one. Dane Myers, a routine ground ball that just got through the wickets. Dashbach is on for the 2nd time tonight. And that brings up Zach Watson. Wow. What a swing of momentum. Zach Watson, a home run in the 1st inning. The pitch, and he was swinging for number 2. Swings and misses is strike 1. Zach Watson, a home run in the 1st. Strikeout swinging in the 4th. And a ground out in the 6th. Back up to second base. The 0-1, swing and a miss. He was behind a fastball again from Henry Martinez. Watson hitting .276 this year. Kyle Stowers with a multi-home run game. The 0-2 pitch, up. Fastball. Andrew Dashbach just hit 2 home runs in a game for Bowie. Now is back on the 20th against Reading. The 1-2 into Watson. A swing and a miss. He was behind another fastball. Got him with the strikeout on that fastball for out number 3. First strikeout for Martinez. We're going to head into the 9th. Bowie just needs 3 more outs to get out of this one. Get away with a win. And we will be back after this on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Bay Sox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Bay Sox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Bay Sox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Bay Sox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Bowie goes to the bullpen for the top of the 9th inning, and the Bay Sox will look to shut things down behind the right arm of Jannis Almingo, which means the night is done for the reliever Tim Naughton, who allowed the game-tying home run in the 8th inning. The Erie SeaWolves left the go-ahead run in scoring position, and we are now in the top of the 9th inning with Drew Ward, Josh Lester, and Andre Lipsius to the plate.
First baseman, Drew Ward.
Drew Ward hitting .234 on the year, facing off against Tim Naughton in this game, or rather Jannis Almingo did not face Tim Naughton. Tyler Birch was in the game the last time he came up. Almingo, a 3.6 ERA, leads the team in saves. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Strike one. Has 8 saves on the year, does Almingo. Has spent a little time with AAA Norfolk, 2 2/3 innings over his 1 appearance there. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Drew Ward has reached twice, scored twice, has struck out twice. 0-2 the count. Ward, then Lester, then Lipsius in this one. Almingo coming set, the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air, foul, left side, and out of play. 0-2 the count. Jannis Almingo, the right-hander, looking into Drew Ward, who's hitting .234 with 11 long balls. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down in the 9th. 3rd strikeout tonight for Drew Ward. That's the 2nd time he's come up tonight facing a new pitcher. 2nd time that he has been the first batter the new pitcher has faced. Josh Lester comes up, who has a couple of hits tonight, a home run included. Lester, a left-handed hitter. Pitch is called for a strike on the outer half of the plate. 98 there from Almingo. Both teams with 8 hits, but Bowie has done a little bit more off of them. 0-1 the count. The pitch, low and in from Almingo. Portland has indeed lost tonight. Now lost 5 in a row. Now the 1-1 pitch into Lester, and he chases that one low and away. Almingo going to the off speed, and it's 1-2. Nobody warming in either bullpen. This is the game right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, low and away, ball 2. That's the same pitch that he chased at the pitch previous. 1 away in the top of the 9th. Josh Lester, a home run, a 2-run shot his last time up. The 2-2, a swing and a miss, he chased. 2 out of the last 3 pitches of the at-bat, he chased the same pitch. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the 9th for Jannis Almingo. And Andre Lipsius will come up with an 0-for-4 night already on his ledger. A strikeout in the 1st, a ground out in the 3rd, a ground out in the 5th, and a fly out to center his last trip to the plate. He is one of just 2 SeaWolves to not reach base tonight. Almingo fires into first pitch strike. Bowie 2 strikes away. 0-1 the count. Going with a fastball on the outer edge. Now the 0-1 from Almingo. And there's another fastball at 98 miles an hour. Strike 2. And Bowie has Erie down to their final strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Some fans to their feet. The 0-2 hit in the air, right field. Stowers over for it. On the run, he makes the catch, and the game is over. And the Bay Sox win it tonight by a final score of 8-6. It was a back and forth game that Erie never let in. It was a game that Bowie had control of nearly the entire way. Erie did tie the game at 6, but they never had the lead. The Bay Sox snapped a little 2-game losing streak, and they get back into the win column. For the 3rd week in a row after losing the first 2 games of the series, they win the 3rd. Now, can they repeat it and win 3 more in a row? We'll have to see, but for now, the win is sweet. And we'll head to our first break of this post-game show. Be back after this to digest the game, talk a little bit more around the league. All of that coming up after this break. The Bay Sox win it 8-6 here tonight. Be back right after this.
Broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Bay Sox baseball.
Back now on the Bay Sox post-game show. Paul Fritschner with you as we get set to wrap up this one from Prince George's Stadium. Bowie winning tonight by a final score of 8-6 over the Erie SeaWolves. Bowie scoring 8 runs on 8 hits with an error. They left just 1 man on base tonight. Erie 6 runs on 8 hits with an error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher for Bowie, Tim Naughton, he improves to 3-2 on the year. Yaya Shentuv takes the loss. He falls to 4-2, and Dionis Almingo earns his team-leading 9th save. Tonight's game was played in a time of 2 hours and 51 minutes in front of 1,209 people on an 81-degree evening at Prince George's Stadium. Starting pitcher tonight for Bowie, Zach Lowther. He went 4 innings. He allowed 2 runs, but neither of them were earned on 5 hits with a walk and 4 strikeouts. Bowie used 5 pitchers in the game. Logan Gillespie, Tyler Birch, Tim Naughton, and Dionis Almingo all came in, with Almingo earning the save. Bowie took a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Vavra doubled, Dorian singled, and then Dashbach doubled and Watson homered to take that 4-0 lead. But it was a little bit of a response in the 3rd inning from Erie. Drew Ward reached on a single, then Josh Lester reached on a fielder's choice. Kerry Carpenter singled them both in. In the 6th inning, after Erie plated 1 more run, Bowie responded. 2 solo home runs, Patrick Dorian and Kyle Stowers with home runs. Kyle Stowers now with 20 home runs on the year after what he did in the 8th inning. It was a tied 6-6 game after Erie tied the game with 2 runs in the 7th, 1 more in the 8th. A solo home run from Andrew Navigato to tie the game at 6. But it was a 2-run shot from Kyle Stowers in the bottom of the 8th inning with Patrick Dorian on base. Dorian scores on the Stowers homer, his 20th total home run of the season combined between Bowie and Aberdeen. And that gave Bowie the lead that they would not relinquish. An 8-6 win for Bowie. So the Bay Sox win it tonight, and we will head to take a look at the standings and take a look around the rest of the league. All of that coming up after this break on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.
Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Bay Sox game is attending a Bowie Bay Sox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Bay Sox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Bay Sox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Bay Sox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Bay Sox Baseball.
Back now on the Bay Sox Baseball Network, getting ready to wrap things up as Bowie wins it tonight by a final score of 8-6. Bowie 8 runs on 8 hits tonight. Erie 6 runs on 8 hits. So you take a look around the rest of this league, and it was a big night in the AA Northeast League as far as results are concerned for Bowie, because Portland lost again tonight. What a tough time to have a bad week if you're the Portland Sea Dogs. This was a prime chance for Portland to make up some ground here this week, but they have now lost their 5th straight game here tonight. Harrisburg beating Hartford 5-4. Somerset beating Akron 3-2. That is a score to keep an eye on. New Hampshire beating Binghamton 9-2. Altoona beating Richmond 3-0. But the score that sticks out is Reading handing Portland their 5th straight loss, with Reading winning 5-2. And we'll see if Somerset holds on to that 3-2 lead over Akron. Take a look forward to tomorrow, and tomorrow it'll be Gray Fenter for the Bay Sox, a 4-2 record, a 6.21 ERA. He'll be facing Reese Olson without a record, a 2.25 ERA. The righty-on-righty matchup, Reese Olson for Erie and Gray Fenter for the Bay Sox. It'll be a 7:05 first pitch with fireworks to follow, as we will get set for first pitch with a 6:45 pregame show. Adam Pohl will be back with me tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening tonight, everyone. Erie falls to 52-47. The Bay Sox improved to 58-39 with an 8-6 win over Erie here tonight. Be back tomorrow night with more Bay Sox baseball. So long, everybody, and have a great rest of your Thursday evening.
Bowie Bay Sox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Bay Sox Baseball on the Bay Sox Baseball Network.